Alright, what's going on, guys? Welcome to A-Train Gaming. In today's video, I want to talk about why I didn't upload these last 2 days. Now, first off, I want to apologize. Yesterday was just laziness. I got up late and I had to go out in the morning. I didn't get home till like 3, which is usually I'll have my video get up by then. So I was just lazy yesterday. I apologize for that. It's only the second time it's happened once I went to this schedule. But on, I believe it's Friday, I want to talk about why I didn't upload. And it was actually one of the most frustrating days of my life. So to kind of set the story real quick, I wanted to get back into game battles with my friends, play a little bit more of the competitive side of Black Ops 3. I was actually going to look for guys to join a team with, but my friends decided that they would start playing game battles, so I decided I just want to do it with them. I've been playing with 2 of them for so long that I figured I would just do it anyway. And I had a game battles account for my gamer tag that I have now on the Xbox One, but I barely used it, and it turns out that I didn't even know that when you make a game battles and you want to be eligible to play against other people, you have to link it to your gamer tag. And the email I use on my game battles is my personal email. So that one isn't even linked to my Xbox One account. I actually used my parents for my Xbox One account. And the reason being because when I had Xbox 360, I had an account called John Wall 64. John Wall's a basketball player. I know the name sucks, but that's what my name was. And one week I actually ran out of live, and I figured I would try to make a new account and see if they gave you a week live. So I called that one Babbitts, named after another basketball player. And on that one I actually used my own personal email that was actually linked to my game battles. So, and it didn't even work for the week live. So basically the problem was, when I tried to link my gamer tag, it would link to the Babbitts one, which I never even played on. So I had to go through this whole process of, first thing I had to do was I had to remove that personal email from that account and make an Outlook email account. Just make up one to be linked to that account. I know this is confusing, guys. Just stay with me if you can. And then what I had to do was I had to go to the account page for the one I'm playing on now in this video, my A-Train gamer tag, and I had to switch it from my parents' email to my own personal email, which I didn't even know it was set up that way, but I guess it's just because you can't use the same email more than once. And it was just a really long road. Like, I had to go to the Xbox support page, and it may not, I'm probably not selling it as how confusing it actually was, but this took me 2 to 3 hours of trying to figure out how to do this. And then, all in all, we haven't even played together yet, which sucks, but it was just the worst day. And that I started doing that at like 2, which is when I usually start making my video, and then it just lasted me till like 5 or 5:30, so I was just not in the mood. That whole thing pissed me off. I was on pretty much Xbox Live support for 3.5 hours, and it's just, do you ever have those moments where, like, say like you save a password in your notes or something, and you're like, oh, I haven't used this in a year, I'm just gonna delete this from my notes. I gotta stop doing that, because it would have been a lot simpler if I remembered the passwords to my old accounts and stuff. Like, I kind of screwed myself. Luckily, I use similar passwords for most of my stuff with a couple variations. But it was so confusing, and I always have those moments in my head. I'm like, should I really delete this? I'm never gonna need this again. I'm just not gonna delete passwords or stuff that I need to remember. I don't care what it's for. I've learned my lesson. Like, that day just sucked in general. But now that it's all set up, I have my Game Battles account linked to my Xbox One account now, so I can start playing Game Battles. So maybe I'll start bringing some competitive if I start playing with my friends. I don't know if I can record voices of my friends. I don't know if I'll do that, or if I'll just do like tips and tricks with like search and destroy, or I don't know, maybe I'll bring more of a competitive side to my account as well. And then I just wanted to remind you guys that tomorrow is Monday, so the next episode of Call of Duty Rankings will be coming out. And that is, if you don't remember, it's going to be ranking the submachine guns in Black Ops 3. The Vesper recently got nerfed, so it's not as good, but that's for the PS4. It hasn't come out on Xbox One yet. So, just so you all know, the list for the submachine guns tomorrow will be how it is on the Xbox One now, not how it is after the Vesper nerf, because I haven't experienced it. I've watched videos on it and I've seen it, but I haven't been able to play with it myself yet. So, the list is just going to be with the experience. Remember, it's all my personal opinion. So, anyway, guys, I hope this kind of summed up why I couldn't upload the last 2 days. Again, one day was just laziness, the other day was just the most frustrating day of my life. It sucked. And this was my first game on this weekend. I went 2 days without playing this game. It was the longest time since this game came out. But anyway, please leave a like if you enjoyed. Leave a comment down below. Thank you all for watching, and I will talk to you all later.